Hello, my gorgeous Aries. This is Debs, and this is your reading for January 2025. So, Aries, I hope everyone is well out there. Thank you so much for being here. Now, Aries, in a vision, I saw someone looking at an array of reading glasses. And as you may know, guys, they range from, I think, 0.5 up to about 4. So, 0.5 to 1, 1.5, and then 2, 2.5, it sort of goes up. And this person was standing there trying on each pair of glasses. But they were all the same. With all of them, they got this blurred vision. They couldn't see clearly, or the glasses felt really uncomfortable because they were shifting them around on their face. And they thought, okay, there's nothing for it. I've actually got to go to an optician and probably get serious reading glasses because I keep having double vision. It's crazy. When I came out of meditation, I heard the words of an ABBA song a long time ago, 2 for the price of 1. It was sort of a dance track way back then. So Aries, there's something here about double vision, 2 for the price of 1. You may have been looking for a perfect fit. It might be, Aries, you have tried various different types of relationships, or you've met various different types of people. I feel, Aries, you're looking for something very specific. You want 2 for the price of 1, right? So, guys, it may be that you have found someone that you get on really well with, but there's no passion, or you've met someone where there's a lot of passion, but your lifestyles don't match, or you've found someone that may tick all your boxes, but there's a big problem because they may live thousands of kilometers away. Aries, it's almost as if you reached a block. Now, you're either realizing, Aries, in the nicest sense, you may just be a little bit picky, and we've all been there, we've all been a bit picky. It may be that you didn't think you'd have to compromise and you're thinking, okay, well, maybe I need to. Or it might be, Aries, that the reason why none of these relationships have worked out is you haven't actually met that perfect person, right, for you. So whatever this is, guys, let's get into this. The deck that I'm using is the Melancholic Muse. It's a rather unusual name, but the images are amazing, and I really connect psychically with this deck. Arnold's over there on the sofa. He's saying to me there's no such thing as perfection. Okay. Yes, Arnold, that's true. That's true. No one's perfect, right? No one. If we were all perfect, we wouldn't have to go through the school of life and learn all these lessons and, elevate ourselves. Would have no soul contracts to fulfill. The Hermit. Aries, you're in deep contemplation. Wow. In deep contemplation. Sorry, Archangel Michael's told me just to cut the deck, which is very quick shuffle, but that's what we have. Okay. There's a lot going on in my head that you guys don't know. I tried to portray most of it to you. Yeah, so I don't know, Aries, you could be thinking of a Virgo, or you could be thinking to yourself, you know what? I've been looking for somebody that ticks every single one of my boxes, but I may not find that person. Because Aries, you may be thinking to yourself, I've waited and I've waited and I've met various people and I've pushed them away and I've said no, not the right one. And now, Aries, you may be sitting there sort of on your own thinking, okay, maybe it's time to compromise, right? Bless you. Justice. Now, Aries, for some of you, you could be thinking of a Libra, or you could be thinking, I want a balanced relationship, or you could have ended a relationship. Justice can relate to a court case, and you're thinking, okay, well, that past relationship was a bit of a nightmare. Let's see if I can find my perfect person. Could be, could be. Strength. So you may have needed a lot of courage, Aries, to get out of a relationship, or you may have consciously held back from a Leo or a Libra because they didn't tick all of your boxes. I'm just getting this really logical energy. And I don't blame you guys in this day and age, you know. You've got to look at the practicalities and the facts relating to someone as well as how you feel. You know, you have to. In the past, Aries, the Chariot, okay, Cancerian energy. Look at all these major arcana. 4 major arcana straight out the gate. This may be a very significant month for you, Aries, energetically. There may have been a connection with a Cancerian in the past, or you may have simply left a relationship. After that time, Aries, you did fall in love, but there was something about this person that you felt wouldn't fit into your world, is the way I'm hearing it. You felt this person wouldn't fit into your world. So maybe, Aries, this is to do with your family, your upbringing, your community, your religion for some of you. Yes, you know what, they tick all my boxes, or they tick most of them, and I'm in love with this person, but yeah, there are things that don't gel. And so, Aries, why do I feel as if you just disconnected, or you two simply agreed to part ways? But you did meet someone in the immediate past. In your thoughts now is the Hangman. So you may be looking at things differently, Aries. You may be thinking, wow, you know, I pushed someone away that might have been perfect for me because of my community, because of my upbringing, because of my religion, because, I don't know, there was something about this person that just didn't fit with me. You may be looking back at this connection now thinking, well, that was a mistake. I should have gone for that. In the immediate future, 10 of Cups. Now, this is almost you, Aries, thinking to yourself, if I don't look at checking any boxes at all and just concentrate on how I'm feeling, concentrate on my emotions, what my soul is calling for me to do, then I could sit in the 10 of Cups. Maybe previously, Aries, you had all these ideas of your perfect person, who you were supposed to be walking through life with. You may have been with someone, Aries, that you found super sexy and attractive, but maybe you realised later on down the line that this wasn't a partner you could grow with or expand with. This wasn't somebody who was going to help you if you were going through a tough time. You may have been with somebody who was all about themselves, and that may have saddened you. But you learned from that, because I feel that with the Justice card and the Strength card, you might have gone through some kind of court case here. Now, if not, Aries, I'm connecting with someone single who has steered away from getting really serious with anyone. This is you holding back from a legal contract, holding back from, say, getting married, because you've been looking for that 10, you know? I'm not looking for a 7.5 or an 8.5, I'm looking for a 10, right? You may be looking at things in a different way now. In your fears, guys, is the Devil. Wow, okay. You may be a little bit nervous about moving forward with a Capricorn, or a bit nervous that a Capricorn's going to come running after you. Could be an ex. Or Aries, if you were in a very difficult relationship and you did take legal action to get out of it, and it may even have affected your health, right? Because it was so toxic, it was so challenging to get out of, then what you're thinking about is, I am really hoping that the next person I have a relationship with is going to be nice and balanced. You're hoping that the next person that you decide to move forward with, Aries, doesn't have any baggage, doesn't have any issues, doesn't have any problems, because you may have chosen someone you were wildly attracted to, but over the course of time, you may have realized, well, it's not all that. There may have been issues with your person running after other people, or there may have been issues with having to fight off the competition for your person. You may have been with someone highly attractive. They may have had a lot of people running after them. And you might have thought to yourself, yes, they're very attractive, but this is a nightmare. Whatever this was, Aries, you were in a toxic dynamic. And this is you thinking, I am never going to go through that again. In the environment, people, we have the Ace of Swords. I feel, Aries, this is someone who has also detached from a difficult situation, and they are potentially wanting to be by themselves. Why am I getting mirroring here? In your hopes, the Hierophant. Hoping you could maybe get over the issue of religion or culture, or maybe hoping, Aries, simply to be with a Taurian. The Eight of Swords. Aries, what is all this about? A very similar energy to the Hermit, Aries. Clarification for you guys, the Five of Cups. Aries, you're thinking about an offer that was made to you that you disregarded. And instead, you simply decided to coast, or you may have pushed away a Sagittarian. Whoever is sitting thinking about the Ace of Swords is the Queen of Cups. This is someone, Aries, who has ended a cycle. I'm sorry, Archangel Michael saying etheric cord cutting. Whoever this person is has cut an etheric energy cord with someone, and they're now at peace. They're now at peace. The World, yes, they've closed out a cycle. They are heading off on a new journey, and they're very excited about this. Aries, why do I feel that you are wanting to move towards this person as they are heading off in a different direction? It's almost as if this was someone you met in the past, you understood that you two might have been falling in love, but you disregarded it. It might have been at the time because you were in a relationship with someone else and you were trying to act with integrity. Good for you, right? And so you disconnected from this person regrettably and maybe tried to patch up a marriage. Or maybe you went through a very difficult, painful, toxic relationship. It ended. And after that time, you did fall in love with someone, but you thought, no, because they're going to want to get serious with me. And after what I've been through, I think I just want to be single, you know? Whatever your situation was, Aries, you are now looking again at this connection, Two of Cups. And you seem to be looking at things differently. Well, you know, is it a massive problem that they're a different religion or different culture? Or is it a massive issue that they're of a different age? Or is it make or break that we're from two completely different backgrounds? That might also have been a major part, Aries, in your decision to detach from whoever this was. But as time has passed, because I don't think, Aries, this is a couple of months ago, I think we might be talking quite a long time ago, you're seeing things in a different manner. You're looking back at this connection thinking, wow, but you know what? This was a really special, deep connection. I didn't feel this way with anyone else. So you're now relooking at returning to this person, almost at the point, Aries, where they have decided it's time to move in a different direction. I don't know whether or not this person was sort of waiting subconsciously for you to get back in touch and you never did. Or whether or not this person is simply deciding to head off and move into a new situation. The world can be global travel. They could be heading to a different part of the world. They could be leaving for a job. You may have felt an odd sense, Aries, of safety, that in the nicest sense, if the worst came to the worst, and I hate to put it like that, you could get back in touch with this person and say, to hell with it, let's move forward. What you're realizing now, Aries, is two things. First of all, this really was your person, 10 of Cups. They really did fill every single one of those cups for you. They may not have checked all your boxes logically, but there was definitely a heart and soul connection here. You're realizing that. You didn't realize it before. Secondly, Aries, what you're realizing is you're ready to take charge and move towards this person. Just at the point that they have decided to let go of the hope of you ever coming back, ever sorting out the situation, and they're shifting their life. They're moving into a new cycle, Aries, and it's as if you can't believe it. Just at the point where I'd made my decision that yes, I was going to do this, oh my gosh, they're leaving, right? They're going. This could be somebody, Aries, who is going to move thousands of kilometers away from you. They could be moving to a different country. Or heaven forbid, Aries, this might be somebody who is deciding to move forward with another person. That's what you may be realizing. Oh my gosh, you may have thought to yourself, they're going to be single forever. Well, no, people meet people and they carry on with their lives. You may have assumed, Aries, that this person was just going to stay put being single until you were ready to make a decision. You may be disappointed, because what you're coming to the conclusion about is they may be moving forward with a Taurus or a Virgo, or this person may have felt, well, if you weren't interested, then they were going to head off and move forward and find someone else. Underneath the deck, Aries, you're sitting in the energy of the Hermit thinking, oh my goodness, it's sort of too late. It's too late. 3 of Swords. You may feel heartbroken. You may feel heartbroken. King of Swords. I might be connecting with a masculine. I might be. If not, you're a feminine sat in your masculine. Okay. Now you're heartbroken, Aries, because with the King of Swords, you were thinking logically in the past. Ace of Wands. I mean, for some of you, Aries, dare I say it, you may have been a bit strategic in just having a fling with this person and then seeing who else was out there. You're now looking back, possibly in regret. Because what you're looking at now is this person moving out of your life permanently, and you always kind of thought that they would be around in case you decided to go for it. Well, it may be too late, guys. And this is you sat in your head, 8 of Swords, thinking, okay. Unless I'm happy just to let this person get on with their life and never see them again, I've got to make some kind of move before they head off in this new direction. You're telling yourself that. So Aries, you have been looking, in summary, for someone that fits the bill on a logical basis. You may have been looking for 2 for the price of 1. Okay, I'm looking for a woman that I find really, really sexy, but also somebody of my religion. Or I'm looking for somebody who lives the same lifestyle as me and someone that I'm also in love with. There's something here about you needing to find someone who ticks most of your boxes. What you're realizing is this person did, but they didn't tick any of your boxes. Any of your logical boxes. Age, religion, culture, background, distance between the two of you. They didn't tick any of those boxes. But your heart and soul knew they were the one. Now, Aries, you're ready to go for it. And what you're realizing is they aren't completely detaching. Ace of Swords is, okay, I'm moving in a new direction. Aries is obviously not coming back ever. So why am I sort of hanging around, subconsciously thinking they might do? I need to get on with my life. So that's what they're doing. And they're happy about it, Aries. They're happy about that. This isn't somebody sitting in pain They've accepted that and they're just moving forward, just at the point where you're realizing they're the one for you. All right, guys, enough waffle from me. Let's get into this. Archangel Michael, why is Aries sat in justice and strength? Wow. The Three of Pentacles. Aries, you may either be in the middle of a court case, trying to push through a court case. You may be detaching from someone you've been in a long-term relationship with, and you're thinking that you want to rebuild the connection with this person from the past. Or Aries, you're remembering holding back from this person in the past because you were in a relationship that you're still in, but you're hoping to maybe patch up a connection with this person you met in the past because you know you're miserably unhappy, right? Or you've been holding back, Aries, from getting serious with somebody because you were looking for a perfect 10. And I mean that in every sense of the word. Intelligence, figure, passion, looks, lifestyle, religion. You wanted somebody who fulfilled every single thing that you were looking for. And of course, Aries, that perfect person doesn't exist. So what you're looking at now is simply considering following your heart. What's your energy? The King of Wands. Okay. This very well could be you. The Seven of Swords. Aries. What's the Seven of Swords for Aries? Oh, guys. The Emperor. Okay, Aries, you're still married. You are still married. Yeah. Four of Cups, but you're not happy. You're really unhappy. I think you're holding back from someone that you are in a legal contract with because it's a toxic relationship, because you're unhappy, but you may be hanging on to that for the sake of finances, kids, something like that. Family, not wanting to upset family. But Aries, you have been thinking about the person that you fell in love with in the past. Now, this person could very well be a Cancerian, Queen of Cups, Chariot. You could have fallen in love with a Cancerian in the past, but then thought, no, I can't go there because I'm in a relationship with someone else. We've also got Pisces, of course. We have Taurian energy, Virgo energy, Sagittarius with the Temperance card, Capricorn, but it could have been anyone. So Aries, you are still married. All right. What happened in the past with the Chariot? You may have thought about leaving, but Aries, that horse isn't going anywhere. There's nobody in that carriage. I don't think you actually did. But you thought about it. It may have crossed your mind. What happened with the Chariot? Okay, Aries, there was a Tower moment. A lot of major arcana, guys. Aries, Scorpio energy. You may have met someone and had a Tower moment, and it might have been, oh my gosh, they're the one. You may also, Aries, have been getting ready, preparing to leave the relationship you were in, but something happened and you didn't do it. Something happened and you thought, I just can't do this. What happened with the Tower? What was that all about? Okay, Nine of Wands. Aries, it might be that you looked at the logistics of leaving this relationship and you thought, you know what, Nine of Wands, I just can't do it. It may be, Aries, you realise that a lot of people would be upset. Something happened, Aries, and you thought, no, I can't leave, I can't do it. Eight of Wands. You may have tried to broach the subject with the person that you wanted to leave, but they may have exploded with anger and you thought, okay, all right, yeah, all right, let's calm things down a little bit, I will stay. It might have been something like that. Or you may have passionately messaged this person, and it might have been something like, you know, I want to leave, but I just can't do it. But after that time, there was an understanding between the two of you that you two fell in love. This was the right person for you. Queen of Wands. There's your Queen of Wands. This is the other woman. Yeah. Tell us about the Queen of Wands. The Knight of Swords. Okay, Aries, she might have been very angry. She may have waited for you to leave this connection. And she had to deal with you telling her, I love you, but I can't leave. She may have felt very upset. Queen of Pentacles. She may have felt very upset because you decided to stay with a long-term partner, possibly coming through as a Queen of Pentacles, or she's coming through as a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. This is a financially stable single woman who, for most men, would be the perfect woman. Because the Queen of Pentacles as a single woman is financially stable. She's not codependent. She creates a beautiful home. She's very warm, mothering and nurturing. But on the switch side, with the Queen of Wands energy attached to her, she's also passionate, driven and creative. So this is a woman who for most men might be the perfect woman. But Aries, you just couldn't go there because you faced a tower moment. You sat in the Nine of Wands and you had no choice maybe but to message this woman to say, I can't leave. I'm sorry, I can't leave. And with the Five of Swords, you may literally have sabotaged that relationship. Even though, Aries, you knew that you were in love with this woman, you felt you had no choice. You are now looking at things totally differently with the energy of the Hangman. What you're thinking about is, I've got to stop sitting in my logical mind about this because I simply want to be happy. I've reached the point in my life where I just want to walk off into the sunset with someone I'm in love with, right? The Four of Pentacles. But you're still holding back because you're holding on to the relationship you're in. The Fool. Although you may decide to take a leap of faith and go and see this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. You may. What the hell? Let's just go and say hi, you know. Four of Wands. You may be deciding, Aries, okay, maybe this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands would agree to halfway house. And it's, oh gosh, guys, a storyline that's come out so many times. But you may be wanting to say to this person, look, I don't actually want to get divorced, or I can't get divorced. But we could live together. Four of Wands. You may. You may. What else is on your mind? Yeah, the Ten of Pentacles that flew out the deck. Yeah, Aries, you want to hang on to your marriage because of the Ten of Pentacles, but you are wondering whether or not this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands would be open to talking about living together. But the shocker is, Aries, what you're going to realize in the immediate future is that this person, I think, is moving with the energy of the world. They've decided to close out a cycle of sort of, you know, looking at their watch thinking, well, is Aries ever going to come back? They're realizing that they need to move on and they're at peace about it, Aries. This isn't somebody angry and vengeful and spiteful. They might have been very upset in the past, but that might have been a while ago. This is someone who's simply getting on with their life. But Aries, you may forget how long ago this was. Because the energy coming through is you still believe that this person is sat there kind of waiting for you, single. They may not be. let's have a look at the immediate future. So you're sat in the 10 of Cups. You're realizing this is the woman for you. With the Ace of Swords, they are detaching from the environment, or they are leaving you behind, or they're cutting that etheric cord and they're moving in a new direction. So Archangel Michael, when do we have the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Swords for Aries? Thank you, Michael. 22nd of February. All right, 22nd of February too. He's pointing forward to the 4th of April. Okay, now that's an Aries birth date, I feel. Let's have a look at this person here. Now, she has elevated because she's actually coming through as the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. This is someone who is financially independent, warm and loving, and she's also very attractive. So Aries, this is the woman that you've decided you want to be with. I think you're hoping she would agree to a living together situation, because what you are conscious that you want to do is to hang on to your 10 of Pentacles. I've got to be honest. This is what you're thinking. So let's have a look at this woman. What is this woman's energy? Oh, gosh. And we've got the 4th Queen, which of course, Aries, means that she is matching your energy. All 4 queens put her into the energy of the Empress. And you are already coming through as an Emperor. And with the 4 of Wands, Aries, we could be looking at a twin flame connection, guided by the angels with a Temperance card. You may have gone through the dark night of the soul with the Hermit. Are you understanding, Aries, this person really is the person you're supposed to be with, but you're caught up legally married to somebody else? What is this Queen of Swords energy? Yeah, I think Aries, she's getting very excited about the future. She's reading something here. She's learning something. She's doing her research. And she's about to pass through this door into another life. Now, the Page of Wands is also someone very curious, someone with an explorative mind, somebody who enjoys a change of scene. I think it's actually called the Explorer, that card. I think Aries, she's preparing to move. Yeah. Now, she's either dating a King of Pentacles, who could be a Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or she may have sought some kind of legal advice or financial advice relating to her actually moving. The King of Pentacles can be anybody from a realtor, somebody who owns land, somebody who owns a property, could be a bank manager relating to a loan. She is either dating this King of Pentacles, or this is someone who is actually helping her move in another direction. What is this King of Pentacles energy? The 8 of Pentacles. Okay, this is someone who may have been helping her organize her finances in order for her to do this. Or this could be a woman who met a King of Pentacles at work or via her work, and they're dating. How does she feel about Aries? How does she feel about Aries, Michael? The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. Aries, she knows that it was destiny that the two of you met. She knows there was a reason that you two met, whatever that reason was. Now, if this is a twin flame connection, you two met because you two, on a spiritual level, needed to help each other ascend to learn life's lessons in order to come into union at a later date. I think, Aries, with the Emperor, you have ascended. I think with these all 4 queens coming through, she is in the energy of the Empress. She's learned a lot. So she has ascended as well. The problem is, on a practical basis, She's actually moving in a new direction now. It's as if she's told herself, well, you know what, that was a while ago. It's okay. I'm moving forward. But she does know, Aries, that with the Wheel of Destiny, which is how she sees the connection with you, there was a reason that you two met. Maybe she's thought to herself, well, you know what, if we're not supposed to come together in union in this lifetime, we'll just come together in another lifetime. Because she's not sitting in sadness and upset. She's sitting in the Queen of Cups in the world. It's as if I'm super excited about this new cycle I'm moving into. Yeah, I mean, Aries, she's got a head in her future. 6 of Wands. She has recently had success in something. Now, she could have met a King of Pentacles at work. This could be somebody that she's moving in with and she's very excited. Or with the 6 of Wands, this is someone who may have done quite well financially. She may have saved money. She may have got herself out of debt. She may have had a windfall. Whatever happened here, she has had success in this new door being opened for her. And she's stepping right through. She's stepping right through. What's your energy, Aries? How are you going to be approaching this woman? The Ace of Cups. Okay. Aries, despite the fact that you're still legally and financially tied to another woman, you are going to say to her, I still love you. I'm trying to see things from a different perspective now. And to be honest with you, you were the one I fell in love with, and I still have feelings for you. So you're going to express your love, Aries. You may be wanting to communicate with a Scorpio. She could be a Scorpio. Or what you're saying to this woman is, look, I have no choice but to stay financially or legally or both tied to this other situation, this other woman. But I want to transform my life because I want to be with somebody that I love. What you're getting around to saying, Aries, is I'm ready to separate from my partner while staying legally married, but we could live together. That's, I think, what you're wanting to talk to her about. Yeah, and Aries, with the Four of Swords, you might have been thinking about this for quite a while. That would be the ideal solution. If we could move in together, but if I can stay legally married, that would be ideal, right? The Star. Yeah, because Aries, then you get what you want. You'd stay financially stable with the Ten of Pentacles, but yet you'd have the love, warmth, affection, passion with this woman. You'd be sitting in a wish fulfilled. What else are you saying to this woman? 9 of Swords. Okay, Aries, you've been having sleepless nights because I really don't think you're happy. You may feel very shut out. You may feel on your own. It might be that the woman that you're with, that you've been married to, there's no love there anymore. Maybe the passion is gone and you realise that you two are on completely different pages. So you're trying to transform your life whilst keeping financially stable. What else are you saying to this woman? Apart from I love you, I've been stressed, I didn't know what to do, right? Okay. 7 of Wands. You may say to this woman, I'm sorry, I was a bit defensive. Because Aries, after you realised that you fell in love with this woman, you then realised that she was not going to be open to being put in a third-party situation. So she pushed you away, and maybe out of a sense of feeling rejected, you got very defensive as well, and the whole thing just crumbled, right? So if you were defensive, you're apologising about that. What else are you saying? Yeah, the 9 of Cups. Okay. What you're saying to her is, Aries, look, I don't want you to think that I just want to be indulged. I don't want you to think that I'm just trying to wheedle my way into your life and pull you into a third party again. I am willing for us to live together. I'm willing to offer you a serious relationship, but I'm not prepared to actually divorce. So what you're saying is, look, I'm not suggesting we have a little bit of a fling and I keep it quiet from my wife. No, what you're saying is, my wife would know that I would be separating from her to live on my own, right? This is what you're saying to her, i.e. this wouldn't be a sneaky, secretive third-party situation. You will be openly living together. You're hoping that would make the difference. You're hoping, Aries, that that would cause her to rethink this. The problem is, Aries, I don't think she's staying in the area. Yeah, Page of Cups. I mean, Aries, this is you sort of apologizing to her, seeing if you can work something out. She may be saying, I'm sorry, Aries, but I'm heading off in another direction here. So, Aries, you may be disappointed. Whatever happens here, what you're hoping to do is to sit in the energy of the Hierophant. I mean, you may be hoping just to, okay, stay legally married, not think about separating, and just sit in your head for a while, just thinking about things. I don't think you realised, Aries, this person was moving. So obviously this is someone who is still relatively near to you, location-wise. What is the Eight of Swords? Yeah, Aries, what you're thinking about is either you've missed out on moving forward with a pre-empress because she's jumping on that cruise liner, right? She's heading in another direction. Or what you're thinking about, Aries, is maybe it's time that I consider totally detaching from my partner, going through divorce. Maybe it's time. So which is it? What is the Nine of Pentacles? Page of Pentacles. Now, the Page of Pentacles can be a document about money. You could be thinking, all right, maybe it's time to actually really seriously consider divorce. Because, Aries, look at all the baggage that you're carrying. You're exhausted. You've been lugging all this baggage around with you, trying to find some kind of peace of mind, some happiness in your life, while staying connected to this toxic situation. But you've been unable to do that because what the divine has been hoping that you would do is make a clean break. But you've been determined to hang on to your Ten of Pentacles. And guys, I don't blame you, you know. So what are you going to do, Aries? Wow. Okay. You may either decide to have a serious conversation with your karmic partner. Now, she could be the Empress, or if the Empress is indeed the woman that you may know as your true divine feminine, you may say to her, okay, if I divorce, so I can offer you a clean relationship, would you open the door? But I don't think, Aries, it's just this woman not wanting to be with someone who is still legally married to another woman. I don't think it's that. She seems to be happy heading off in another direction, so she may actually want to live somewhere different. And Aries, if you have a job in a particular area, she might say to you, well, how is it going to work? Because I'm moving to another country or I'm moving to another state, right? So who is the Empress? Can we check who the Empress is? Seven of Cups. Okay. Aries, I think this is the woman that you want to be with. She's coming through as your true Empress. She may be very confused. Okay, well, Aries said he didn't want to divorce, and now he's coming back saying he's seriously considering divorce. She's very confused, Aries. She's very confused as to what exactly you're wanting to offer her. And she may be sat in Empress energy thinking, well, hang on, Aries has taken his time. He hasn't stepped up until now. He's come back to me to say, well, we could kind of live together, but I want to stay legally married for the money, 10 of Pentacles. And she might have felt disappointed, and you're coming back again, Aries, saying, oh, well, okay, maybe I will consider divorce. It's as if she's getting a bit sick of it. She may be thinking, oh, to hell with it, Ace of Swords, let's have a brand new life. There are other options out there. I don't need to consider this relationship. Which might be very, very challenging emotionally and spiritually if she knows, Aries, you are her true divine masculine. But everyone has free will. She may be deciding to exercise that free will and leave coming into union in the 3D for another lifetime. It's as if, okay, you had your chance, Aries. I've ascended. I don't like this backwards and forwards. I don't really know if I really want to be in a relationship with you. I don't know if I want to leave the other woman for you. She's sick of it. I think she's just chucking her hands in the air and saying, I'm sorry, Aries, I'm going. And you may have to cope with that. You may have to cope with that. Yeah, she's heading to the sun. And Aries, this is you enlightened that she is definitely leaving the area. She could be moving to another country. She could be moving to another country. Knight of Chalices, Knight of Cups. Aries, she may end up meeting the man that she's actually supposed to be with, who would be a soulmate. This is actually the Knight of Cups, I'm realizing here. So she could be moving forward with a younger water sign. She's coming through as a Queen of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. So she's all four queens. She may be moving forward with a younger water sign here. I don't feel that this is a serious relationship, but it may well be that as an Empress, she's simply wanting to find her feet in a new cycle, and this could be somebody that she just casually dates. What are you going to do, Aries? What are you going to do? Judgment. You may have a conversation about a Sagittarian or with a Sagittarian, or you may be ready to make a judgment call. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Wow. 5 of Wands. Are you going to fight off the competition for this woman? This could be you, Aries, not wanting to take no for an answer. What is the 5 of Wands? 6 of Cups. Aries, you're looking back at the past now, realizing this definitely was your woman, and you're now wanting to fight for this. It's as if you're not going to let her move away from you. You want to fight for this. What are you going to do? Okay, Aries, with the 6 of Pentacles, you may move straight into divorce. It's as if I've got to prove to this woman that I'm really serious. Anything else? Wow. Oh, God. Aries, you may even be ready to shift your life and move to the location that she's moving to. Is this you, Aries, doing all this to prove to her that you really do want to be with her? You are ready to make these massive changes for love. It's very romantic, Aries. But I don't know. How is she going to feel about that? I mean, you're pulling all the stops out, Aries. You've gone to her to say, look, I can't really get divorced, or it's difficult to get divorced, or I'm going to lose a lot of money. We could live together. She's basically saying, Aries, look, let's forget about the past. No issues at all, but I'm leaving. And you're sitting there thinking, oh my God, she's leaving. She's really going a long way away. And then if you realize she's dating this Knight of Cups, you may think, okay, to hell with it. I'm going to fight for this woman. And this is what you're doing. You're doing everything to prove to her that you want this. So what are you going to do, Aries? What is going to happen between you and this woman? Page of Swords. It may be too late. And I hate to say that. It may be too late. Because Aries, the Page of Swords is a difficult message of truth, which may be her saying, look, for goodness sake, this has been a long time coming. You didn't make the change in the past, and I understand why, and I accept it. I forgive what happened in the past. She may even say, I was sitting in too naive an energy. I should have realised, you know, that this wasn't going to lead to happiness for me. What she's saying is, let's forget the past, forgive each other, maybe, and move on. And Aries, it's going to be very painful for you, because what you're realising at this point is, even if you do divorce, even if you do say to her, I'm ready to move to the location you're moving to, which is a big deal. It might mean leaving your job, finding another job, right? She still is not wanting to delve into this again. And that may be the shocking truth. But this is done. So, anything else for Aries? Aries, the divine wants you to really look at the lessons that you have learned, maybe over the course of the last few years, relating to your marriage, relating to your mindset, your opinions, your ideals, the way you looked at life, the way you maybe interacted with other people, this connection with this woman. They want you to look at it all and to take with you those lessons. They are going to ensure, Aries, that you move to calmer waters. You may decide to divorce in any case. It may well be that you decide you want your freedom back in any case, and you may meet somebody else down the line. But I think this is you having to accept that this union is not going to take place in this lifetime, and you may just need to accept that. You two may meet, Aries, in another lifetime, okay? All right, I'm going to leave the reading there. I really hope, Aries, that one or two of you have got something out of this and it's helped you. And of course, I will be back before you know it with your next set of readings. See you soon, Aries. Bye now.